Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Legil. So, we're still fighting the Rhinebund, but we've managed to capture 2 of their towns, and we've defeated quite a few of their armies in the field. Next up will be the military depot, since at the current state I believe they've fortified Frankfurt just too much. There's too many of them. There's, I think, almost 500 men, and that's too much. So we'll go for the military depot and go around this for now, and then we'll probably head down towards these. I think this one I scouted at 450. I think 400 in garrison and then 50 for general that's there. Munich is probably the one to hit the next because that's the lowest. But the military depot is the one I want to take. I'm not entirely sure why all these towns are still. I guess they're not really connected to any of these bigger towns, which is really strange. So I'm not entirely sure what sort of main hub these are connected to. But first, we're gonna go over here because I hear there are bandits infesting this little place. Also, I went ahead and I upgraded my 60th rifles, so now they look like 95th, sort of. Well, they're 95th with brown pants. Ish. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll put the peasants out there as a target. Musketeers. Highlanders, I don't think I got that many. 60th over there. We've got about 3 Highlanders, and cavalry. You'll hide in the back. Oh wait, they became 95th? There's still the 60th chosen man, but the uniform is 95th. That's interesting. Then I probably shouldn't upgrade any more of the 60th, since they turn into 95th. Since they even got the it even says 95th on the back. Wait, where's my... Oh, have I removed this? That was no good because I even hit a friendly troop. Did I oh, I removed everything. There we go. Now we see when people are dying. There we go. Not that I can recruit from this village, since it would be... well, I guess I could. That would be German troops, but on the British command. We'll see about that later on. How we can incorporate those troops. We lost 2 men, so we're gonna pick up 2 new ones. And then we're gonna be on our way to... let's go ahead and take some British Fusiliers, veteran actually. And these 2 will be guards. Boom. Let's now make our way through the to the military depot. And capture that. And all will be well in the land. Got more prisoners than they've got. Oh wait. Ah, no, he's heading for the military depot. Crap. It's 200 men. I can't take on the military depots. There are 500 men entrenched there. Let's go ahead and put maybe some pressure towards the capital. Maybe the general will march out. The Rhinebund seem to have, let's see, has made peace with Austria. I'm surprised that the AI seems to be very unable to take towns from each other. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Let's see what kind of troop they've got here. So they had 367 in the actual garrison, and then we've got 300 men extra holding the town. So 600 men. That's a bit much to try to attack them. We're gonna move around. Okay, we're meeting some armies in the field. There's quite large armies around here. We could intercept this one, but I want to intercept them in the day. Because, oh, they drag out more troops here. Hopefully it was the guy that was hiding in the military depot. We only have one guy, and he's got 53 men, which means they outnumber us about 100. But we can go ahead and make a try. We'll make a try and see how this goes. Lead your men in the assault. Hold, and let's see. Musketeers will go up front. Highlanders in the back. And the rifles will go on the far right. And everyone will make ready percent. And cavalry, you can stand a bit there on that mud pile and have a glorious view of what's going on. Hopefully we can actually have layered fire, because we're firing. They'll be able to fire. They're firing at targets above. Okay, Musketeers, open fire. And Highlanders, open fire. Should be able to fire above. Maybe I need to move the Highlanders a bit more forwards. Same with the Musketeers. It's a bit screwy with the men all over the place. But as long as we look at green, everything will be fine. And then it looks as though I moved the 95th or the 60th way too far out into the flank here. So I think if they set up here, that would be probably quite nice instead. And they will be able to shoot in through those holes and take down quite a few of them. 60th, you will form a single rank as well. Okay, Musketeers, I don't like your line. Fix it. Get in order. 60th. Prepare to fire at will. Fire! Musketeers, now you can fire at will again. Loads of green. That's what we want to see. There's quite a few of our men as well as fallen, but not nearly as many as those of the enemy. Good show, good show. Maybe I should... Thinking about... Yes, let's go ahead and take this screenshot for the thumbnail right now. So we'll do something that's actually part of what's going on. There we go. That probably looks nice. Let's have the Highlanders come a bit closer. once we've cleaned off the top, we have to go through, and that's gonna be a problem, because then we have to squeeze through that gate, and it's gonna be a very bloody fight. Is that the officer? I think it is. I think that's the general that's hiding inside here. Let's see if I can get that guy. Maybe I can climb into this here fort and take a look what's going on. I managed to... oh. Look at the mess down there. The 60th is doing pretty well. Look at the amount of troops they've stacked up there. It's just a load of cavalry over there. I think... ah, crap. I'm not gonna stand there. Let's move the 60th. If I move them behind the Highlanders. 60th, make ready percent. Now 1Q, slightly behind the Highlanders there. Okay, you're all over the place. Wait, where are you going? I told you to move over there. Now they're all over the place. Well, that's great. Well, fine then. Just fire at will. Wonder if I can... oh, look at that. Someone made it out the gate. It's a dragoon. Ah, there's some cavalry over there. They're aiming my way. Well, I guess I'm sort of stuck here until they've shot everyone down. Do it. I can pick up a musket and fire back at them. Okay, the muskets are despawning. Better get one quick. Get rid of my pistol. Let's see if we can fire through here. That did not hit anyone. What's the actual score here? So we have 25 dead, 25 wounded. The enemy, however, has lost 157 men. Which means that we're at quite an advantage here. Okay, there's a load of 60th in the back that's not firing. So how about we move you to the front, since you are the crack shots of my division. You'll be able to inflict quite a bit of damage on the enemy. It looks as though we've cut through quite a lot of them up there, and there's not that many enemies left. But there's still 186 of them. I guess most of them are down there now. Which probably means that I need to call a bayonet charge. We'll tell the Highlanders to form 5 ranks. And we'll tell them to use melee. And then I want them to move over there, so they move up through that ladder and over the top. Musketeers will form single rank. The 60th will move more towards over there. Okay, I think the Highlanders are ready. The Highlanders will charge! Okay, they're all retreating. Some of them are charging. Those two are not gonna do well. Trying to go through the main gate. That's not gonna go well for him. Yeah. Over the top, lads! The first one's in's not gonna have a good time. But now they're focusing over there, means I can move up. And I can draw my sword. And a few people that are very unaware. Damn it! Can get cut down. We're gonna cut the people down that are fighting here in the back. Go through, Highlanders! The Highlanders have captured the wall. Highlanders, on me! Hold here. Highlanders, use ranged. Then I want you to form single rank. I want you to fire at will. And I want you to move up all the way to the wall. Let's see if you can fire over the top here of the wall. Doesn't seem like it, but the Germans are moving up to respond to this. Means we're able to put down fire through. You know, since they're gone that close to the wall, maybe I should move the Highlanders into flank so they can shoot through. Which will probably be a lot better than the current setup. The 60th are doing their part. The Highlanders are very antsy. They're all over the place. They want to continue their charge. Get over here. Make ready, present. Formation. Square. And follow me. So I want you over here. I want you to hold here. Then I want you to form single rank. Then I want you to fire at will. And then I want you to move over to the edge. There we go. Up to the edge. Fire down upon them. Nice. This is what I want to see. Up on the wall. That's good. Oh, the chosen ones firing in through. I guess they're all just stuck down there. And the 60th is just having a field day firing into that. Oh, look at that. They're stuck inside the house. I never realized there were mortars back here. Yeah, all the people stuck in the gate getting hammered by the 60th. I think it's time Musketeers. Let's see, how many musketeers do I have? 47, that's not... Well, it's the biggest group. Musketeers! Use melee! Draw your swords, fix bayonets! Charge! Hopefully the Fusiliers are clever enough to go through the main door. Here they come. And they're going through. Up on the wall. At your swords, men! At your swords! Haha! Okay, move back, musketeers. Musketeers. Weapon orders, huge ranged. Fire at will. Shoot the last ones of them. Force them out of that building. Oh wait, they missed one over here. It's an open and clear shot, but they still don't shoot at them. Hey! Victory! Good one, Danny! The fort is ours! Good show. We lost 60 men, 65 wounded. The enemy, however, lost 356 men. And we managed to save some bandits. Oh, those bandits. We'll ask it to be rewarded for me, but I don't think you actually make money from it, so pretty pointless. The thing is about requiring or taking the castles is that I don't actually make that much money from them, and it just takes effort for me to garrison them. So I'm not entirely sure that it's an desirable thing. Oh, we can get British uniforms here now. Arsenal. If I go to the headquarters, does this mean that I can deliver flags? Oh, yes, I can. Greetings, sir. The tides of war has left me stranded here in this fortress, but I will shortly be departing. Very good. We'll wait here for some time. Then we will go ahead and transfer troops over here to make sure that our gain was not in vain. And then we can see where to go next. So let's take a look at what I just said. So let's see, where do we have? Here we go, Hanover. So I make 420 in rent, 65 in tariffs, compared with, say, the linen weaver in Arnhem, which makes almost twice. The wine press down in Italy makes about, twice that. So I don't really make any money from holding the towns, which is, in the fact of Hanover, I can understand it, because there's so many bloody rebels up there. Ah, here comes the British army to save me. Good. Are we I'm not sure if we were winning that. It looked as though we weren't. There's some Poles. Okay, so they're bringing the guns, trying to attack our fortress. So let's go ahead and see if they will be able to. It looks as though there's no big enough British army to break through. I think the Polish unit is actually here to siege as well. So we've got German and Polish units. But I'm not entirely sure they can actually fight at the same time here. Oh, they brought even more men. I was kind of ashamed. I was sort of looking forward to fighting here. The Poles are... There's 156 Poles. Hopefully they won't be distracted and they will actually attack. They're taking their time to actually go ahead and attack. I can attack within 4 hours. These seems to take days to prepare their attack. Or are they intent on starving me out, because that's 30 days. And by that time, Wellington would have raced every single man in England. Oh! Let's go ahead and join in this. No, I was gonna... who do you think should get that? Oh, your friend. Sure. Sir Gregor Murray's party. Yes, take to the field. We have about 300 men against their 112. Oh, wait. Frenchy? Oh, look at that. The Poles. Looks like they got quite a bit of cavalry. Polish lancers and all. Okay, first up, Musketeers will take the front. It's actually a slope here. We will actually change that. The Highlanders will take the front. The Musketeers will hold behind, and then the Rifles, given the fact that I don't want to lose them, will move slightly over to the side. I want to see the Polish Hussars in action, or the Polish Lancers in action. It's like sightseeing. Maybe I can oh crap, they're pushing straight through. Damn it. Back to the line. Hold the line, men. Hold the line. Oh crap. The entire unit is comprised of the Lancer units, and they've made it straight through. Come back here, you. Luckily, though, it looks as though my line has broken them. They are retreating. They are no, they were just... No, now they are retreating. How many men did I lost in that? 23 dead, 35 wounded. We're getting reinforcements, though. The cavalry charge was quite devastating. They took out all our allies. They went ahead and charged forth. Good to see you're still alive, Artemir. Was he hit right there? I'm not sure. Quite a bit of Scots coming in. Did Danny fall? Is Danny wounded? I can't see him among his men. He might have fallen. Right, it's only enemy line left. The Highlanders will prepare to advance. They're ready. Advance. closing in on the enemy. Highlanders will halt right over there. Fire it well! Fix bayonets! Charge! Oh, that's wrong. Charge! Watch out for canister! Keep going, men! Keep going! It would have been a real nasty surprise here if we came over the top and we were met with canister. Oh, he actually fired through there, but the cannonball somehow missed the entire line. See if Duco wants to shoot this man. We are victorious. Yes, very good. Ah! He's for some reason he already likes me. You know what? We don't really have a quarrel with the Poles. Hopefully we can resolve this and you can go on your way. You are free to go. We captured some Uhlans and some other cavalry, but I'm no interested in holding on to them. So I've lost 100 men. But the military depot is safe for now. I just need to store some men there. And you know what? Looking at the time, I think we're gonna end it right here. But by next time, I will hopefully have captured more places, and we can see about finishing the Rheinbund and having them under our total control. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!